Happy New Year. I'm excited to bring you this video because I'm going to show you exactly how to create an amazingly awesome 2022. Listen, I'm not talking about resolutions. I don't care about pandemics and inflation. I'm going to give you a system that will show you exactly how you can create and live an amazing, amazing year in spite of what's going on around you. This is Steve, the Traveling Gringo, and welcome to this video because today I'm going to show you exactly how to create an amazing 2022. Ladies, calm down. Everybody relax. Listen, there's a lot of excitement because at the end of this video, I've got a free giveaway, something you want to stay tuned for because it's going to be a tool and a resource that you can use to really create an amazing year. Okay, so let's jump into the video. The first thing we're gonna do in creating our 2022 is we wanna come up with something we'd really love and a really solid game plan to get there. So here's how we're gonna put this together. You just need to take out a piece of paper and a pen and go ahead and divide your paper up into 4 squares. So 4 quadrants, if you will. Draw a perpendicular line down your paper and a horizontal line across. Now we're gonna label those 4 squares. The first one, your top left-hand corner, is your health and well-being. That's everything from your physical health, your emotional, mental, spiritual health. The second quadrant is going to be your relationships. Everything from romantic relationships to family to friends, anything that you want going on in your relationships. And then third quadrant is business, your work in the world. And then finally, number 4, is your time and money freedom. What do I mean by that? That is everything from vacations to the kind of money you're earning, what you're doing with that income, and how much time are you really spending to create it. So now that we have each one of those quadrants labeled, just ask yourself one question. What would I love? In 2022, what would I love my relationships to look like, my health and well-being to look like? You know, maybe I want to lose 10 pounds. Maybe I want to meet the love of my life. What about my business? Do I want to start a new business, get a promotion at work? What does that quadrant look like? And then my time and money freedom. You know, how much income do I want to generate this year? Monthly, yearly. Maybe do I want to go someplace special, take that dream vacation? Maybe it's about charitable giving to a particular organization that is dear to me. So in each one of those quadrants, simply ask yourself the question, what would I love? What would I really love to have happen in my life this year? Now this is really, really important. The average person who makes some form of New Year's resolutions, those resolutions last about 2 weeks. Listen, I'm gonna go to the gym every day. You go for 2 weeks. I'm gonna be on this diet, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna accomplish this goal. By the end of January, you're done with the resolution. We want this to be something that's gonna stick to where you're energized, motivated, and empowered to really go for your goals all year long. Okay, so here's how we're gonna get this to stick. We're gonna create an emotional response, an energetic response. So let's say I want to lose 20 pounds this year. I want to meet the love of my life. I am taking a trip to Spain, and I'm starting a new fishing charter business. So those are my statements in my 4 quadrants. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the present tense. Albert Einstein said, match the frequency of the reality you want, and it must be yours. This is not a philosophy, it's physics. And so we're gonna create an energetic vibration so I'm in alignment with my vision. So I'm gonna put all these into the present tense. I'm so happy and grateful. I always start out that way because an attitude of gratitude raises our vibration. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I am 20 pounds lighter at my ideal weight. I feel wonderful. I'm so happy that I've met the love of my life. She's an amazing woman. And my new fishing charter business is very, very successful. I'm earning a 6-figure income from it, or something greater still. And I'm traveling to Spain, having a wonderful vacation. So I want to take all of those things that I want, put them into the present tense. So now I kind of have my little vision statement. So challenge number 1, there's 2 parts to this. Challenge number 1 is 3 times a day. Listen, it's going to take you 15, 20, 30 seconds to read that little vision statement. 3 times a day. When you wake up, sometime, let's say at lunch, and before you go to bed, take 30 seconds to read through that 3-4 times and kind of visualize what that looks like. What does that love of my life look like, or how do we feel while we're on that vacation to Spain, or what does the fishing business look like? And then what we're gonna do is go through each one of those statements, and we're gonna come up with one action step that I can take to move in the direction of my dream. You might be saying, there's nothing I can do. You're wrong. Listen, you're wrong. If you don't think there's anything you can do, you are wrong. Listen, there's always a step we can take to move in the direction of our dream. Let me give you an example. I say I want to go to that trip to Spain, but I don't have the money to go. Well, where would I stay if I did? What would I visit? What would I like to eat? What restaurants would I go to? What hotels would I stay at? How much would it cost for plane tickets for me to travel? So there's all kinds of things I could do to begin to plan that trip, even though I don't yet have the finances. I say I want to meet the love of my life. Well, what could I do if I went? Well, maybe I could go out more, put myself out more. Maybe I could sign up to more dating sites. I'm just giving you examples. I'm not encouraging that. Just giving you example that there's always something that we can do to move in the direction of our dream. So we want to come up with one actionable item, one action step that we can begin to take now to further our path in the area of accomplishing a dream in 2022. So we're going to be reading every day, 3 times a day. We're going to be reading our vision statement, as well as then putting some action to what it is that I really want. Okay, so now here's what's gonna begin to happen. As you begin to read this day in, day out, 3 times a day, as you visualize it, your energy, you're getting in sync with what it is you want from a vibrational standpoint. Now, those action steps you started are gonna become much more efficient. In other words, you're gonna begin to get inspiration on what you should do. And so we always have to put action to what it is we want, but we want to be coming from the vision rather than moving towards it. That's why it's so important to put this into the present tense. We want to come from the vision as if it's already done. Now, I told you I was going to give you a free giveaway. I gave you kind of a skeleton version. I gave you kind of a generalized way to put a plan together that you can stick to and really accomplish your dreams and have your best year ever in 2022. And here's my free giveaway to help you do that, is I have a workbook that will take you through this entire process, but instead of 4 quadrants, it actually takes you through 8 areas of your life, very, very detailed, where you can really help put together. A lot of people don't know what they want. What is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing? I don't really know what I want. And this workbook is going to help you discover what your true purpose, what you really want to accomplish in 2022. So I'm happy to send that to you. Here's my only smallest, slightest condition. One is, make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. Go ahead and smash that like button. You can send me a private email. My email is on my YouTube page. You can send me an email so you're not putting your, on blast all your personal information. Send me an email and just say, hey, I'd like the free offer. Make sure in the subject and the title, you say something that kind of lets me know it's from this. And I will happily send it to you via email, electronically. And so it's an awesome workbook. It's a $139 value that I'm going to give to you absolutely free. Just be a subscriber, like the video. It's my way of saying thank you, that I appreciate your support on my videos. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you do, again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share a video with someone who needs it. And so with that, be blessed. Have an amazing, amazing 2022. And if I can ever be a service to you, always feel free to reach out. God bless. Namaste.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and all anxiety